Oslo is often called the most expensive city in Europe. And honestly, if you travel like a typical tourist, it is. But after exploring everything from its ancient Viking roots to its futuristic harbours, I realised most people are doing Oslo all wrong. Today, I'm taking you through the 7 things you absolutely need to know before you land, using my personal footage of the city's top spots to show you how to save time, save money, and see the side of Oslo most travellers miss. Let's dive in. Tip number 1. Navigating the water the smart way. When you land in Oslo, you'll quickly realise the city is built around its fjord. But there's a big debate on how to actually see it. A lot of budget guides tell you to just take the public commuter ferries. While those are cheap, they function like buses, they're crowded and move fast. On the other extreme, private charters will cost you a small fortune. The real sweet spot? Book a dedicated sightseeing harbour cruise. I took one of these cruises from the harbour, and it hits the absolute ideal balance. You get a comfortable deck, panoramic views, and a route specifically designed to showcase the highlights, sailing right past the Opera House, the green islands of the inner fjord, and historic landmarks like the Dina Lighthouse. Because it's a dedicated harbour loop, the boat moves at a relaxed pace, giving you plenty of time to capture clean photos without the chaotic rush of a commuter boat. If you want the real waterfront experience without blowing your budget, Harbour Cruise Tour is hands down the best option. Tip 2. The Bygdøy strategy. You cannot leave Oslo without visiting the Bygdøy Peninsula, but you need a plan. My advice? Contrast your day. Start at the Fram Museum. This isn't just a museum, it's a giant ship inside a building that tells the story of polar exploration. It's immersive and rugged. Then walk 5 minutes to the Norwegian Museum of Cultural History. This massive open-air museum takes you back through centuries of Scandinavian life, featuring over 150 authentic historic buildings brought here from all across the country. You can stroll through traditional farmsteads, watch folk dancing, and see how Norwegians lived long before the oil boom transformed the nation. It's easily the best place in the city to feel connected to authentic Norwegian heritage, so give yourself at least 2 hours to explore the grounds properly. Pro tip: come here in the morning to avoid the school groups.
Og i det han holdt sitt første hånd, så kom trollet tilbake.
Beyond the outdoor grounds, step inside the indoor museum galleries to explore fascinating permanent exhibits on traditional Sami culture, intricate folk costumes, and regional crafts. It's the perfect place to warm up while learning about the social history and artistic heritage that shaped everyday life across Norway. Tip number 3. The upper view. If your budget is tight, Oslo has a free circuit that is completely world-class. First up is the Opera House, which was deliberately designed by architects Snøhetta to resemble a glacier rising out of the fjord. You're legally allowed and actively encouraged to walk directly up its white marble roof, making it the best panoramic vantage point in the entire city. Next, head over to Frognerparken, home to the famous Vigeland installation. While most tourists snap a quick photo of the central monolith and leave, take the time to wander the outer pathways to discover over 200 raw, emotive granite and bronze sculptures, exploring the full human experience. Finally, head up the hill to the Royal Palace. While guided tours inside are available during the summer, cameras are strictly banned since it remains an active royal residence. The palace was originally constructed in the 1830s and 40s during the union with Sweden, symbolizing Oslo's growth as a capital city. Today, it stands as a symbol of modern Norwegian democracy. It's a great piece of regal history and tradition, and exploring the surrounding gardens won't cost you a single krone. Tip number 4. Embrace the steam. The biggest trend in Oslo right now is the sauna culture. It's not a spa day, it's a social event. You'll find these floating saunas right in the harbour. My tip: book a shared session to keep costs down. And yes, you're expected to jump into the freezing fjord afterward. It's the ultimate Oslo adrenaline rush and, strangely, the best way to cure jet lag. Tip number 5. Navigating the heart. Finally, let's talk about Karl Johans Gate. This is the city's main artery, stretching from the train station to the palace. It's tempting to eat here because it's convenient, but my tip is to use this street for the architecture and the people watching, then duck into the side streets for food. You'll find better prices and more authentic Norwegian matpacker culture just 1 block away from the main drag. Oslo is a city that rewards the curious. Whether you're standing on the deck of the Fram, hiking a roof, or plunging into the fjord, it's a place that stays with you. If you found these tips helpful, hit that subscribe button. I've got more Nordic guides coming your way. Enjoy your trip to the city of fjords. I'll see you in the next one.